So I just finished the first block on my 6th row. As you see on my pattern here, 6th row, this will be my first color change. Let's show you how to do that. So this one, even though it's on the end, that's all right. It'll be treated like it's an inside color change. The ones on the sides are similar, but a little bit different. We're going to pull this up here. The first thing we do is carefully take our hook out, and we're going to pull just the yarn out of these 2 loops right here. If you undo too many, you'll have to redo a double crochet. If you're careful, you can just get those through there. Now what we're going to do is find our next bundle. This is bundle 2. And we see here in the pattern, these black borders, they show the area that a single bundle takes up. Because with the first bundle, we started here in our 5th row and we went up here. And when we color change, we don't want to carry that bundle all the way back down here because it won't look good for our project. So it's going to continue up this way, and this will be a new bundle down here. But for the color change, we're going to pull a little slack out of there. There we have our 2 loops in the hook there. We're going to give ourselves about 6 inches or so, a little more slack. All right, so just get that on the hook there and pull it through the 2 loops. I'm going to give that a little tighten just to make sure this doesn't come undone. All right, I'm going to leave the tail out of the way. Just going to forget that for now. And normally I would turn this, put this up here to continue on, and I'll do just the same here. So I'm going to go through the entry loop, pull my working yarn, the yellow, through there and slip stitch. And that way I have color changed, and you can just keep on going. Chain 2 and your 3 double crochets. And there it is. And then we just keep doing our project as normal. I'm going to show you another color change example, and this one's going to be inside of the project. The first one we showed you how the corner turned and we changed color going inside. This one might be a little bit cleaner. I finished my chain here and my 2 double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and yarn over and do part of my double crochet here. Now at this point you can choose to color change right now, or if you're more comfortable you can finish your double crochet. Take a look at your pattern over here. Now I'm at this point right here and I'm going to color change to bundle number 3. So I'm going to go back here, carefully take my hook out, pull the yarn out, put my hook back in. Then I'm going to grab bundle number 3. I'm going to give myself about 6 or so inches there. And then we go on as normal. Make sure not to use our tail in there. Pull that through, chain 2, and finish our next block. In some of our patterns, you'll notice that the color changes happened on the side of the project. We're going to show you how to do that right now. When I get to this color, and it's going to color change right here, I'm going to do the same thing with the other color changes. I'm going to pull that one loop back out. I'm going to get back through those 2 loops. I'm going to grab my other color here. And I want to leave probably about 6 inches or so, maybe around there. I'm going to pull those through here. And since it's a side piece, I would continue as normal. So I would chain 5, 3, 4, 5. Then I do the double crochets, same as the other one. So 1, 2, 3. 2 loops there and another 2 loops. I repeat that a couple more times. You notice on the side that this one pulls quite a bit more than the other one, so it's important to make the tails long enough they don't come undone. And then, as with the other parts, I'm going to twist my project here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to find that next entry loop. And then I can continue with my project. The next part I'm going to show you is when you are carrying a color that doesn't include one of a new bundle here. I have come down here and up right here. So I'm on this block right now and I need to go back to yellow, but I'm not introducing a new bundle color. And this works a lot like the color change, except you can see here I've got bundle 3 and bundle 2 attached. That's on my instructions here, 3 and 2. Now here you can see that my yellow yarn is down here and I need it to be up in here while I do the color change. So I'm going to go back, take that loop out, and be careful, just like that. Put your crochet hook back in, and right here I'm just going to yarn over and just pull it right through there, and then I'm going to pull it tight, get it really flush up against there. Then I'm going to go through the entry loop on the next block, yarn over, pull through, and then complete the slip stitch there. And then I can keep going with my blocks just like I have been. The second situation for carrying a color happens like this. In my pattern, I'm right around over here, and I'm coming back to another color over here. And so last time when we color changed or carried the color, our yarn tail came out of here, but now it's from this block over here. And so all we have to do is, once we have the 2 loops on the previous block, we can yarn over and pull through those 2. We pull it tight, not all the way, so it's just firm, and this yarn is going to carry across this block here. And lucky for us, we're going to crochet around that, so it's going to hide that. So we're going to go through that entry loop, and then we're going to slip stitch that, and then we're going to chain 2, and then our 3 double crochets, but this time we go through the entry loop and that extra piece of yarn that bridges the gap there. So we're going to finish those 2 loops there. Oh, it's fighting me. There we go. Another double crochet. And the last one there. And then we can tighten up our tails. And there we are. There's a carrying color from one block over to this one.